Austin Powers. I remember when he was a snot-nosed kid at the gym 10 years ago, working boxing with Sheldon Cooper.
Well, he's going to be fighting. Got a little bit of an age difference here.
Yeah.
You're definitely, this next fight's going to be interesting in the fact that, Austin Powers quite a bit younger than Mark EITEL.
Yes.
And I hope I pronounced that right, but we can always depend on Antonio Perkins to give us the correct pronunciation, if you will.
He seems to always know. That's what I thought.
Now, Mark fought in our last event at Texas Live in front of about 5,000 people. Did not go the way he wanted.
No.
He took a hard nap.
Yes.
Really hard knockout. And, he has got a lot of heart. He's coming back in here.
He's got a lot of muscle on him, a lot of mass. That sucks up a lot of oxygen. So it'd be interesting to see how he does later rounds.
If they go there.
If they go there.
But this is a big, muscular man.
Yes.
And if you look at his corner there, you talk about a big man.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who his corner is, but
That's a big dude.
that man has not missed his milk and vitamins, ladies and gentlemen. His opponent is coming to the cage, Austin Powers. Not to be confused with.
Going to try to come out and take this to the ground.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is brought to you by DFW Inc. and is scheduled for 3 rounds in the XKO lightweight division. And now, introducing first, fighting out of the Next Bank blue corner. He's trained in jiu-jitsu and stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in 153.5 pounds. Fighting out of Longview, Texas, presenting Mark D9 EITEL. And now across the cage, his opponent, fighting out of the Jim Ross red corner. He's trained in boxing, wrestling, and champ fu. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in 155 pounds. 1 victory, 1 defeat. Fighting out of Arlington, Texas, presenting the original Austin Powers. Referee Seth Fuller.
All right, so in the blue corner.
All right, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the
gonna be
back.
Mark EITEL.
Fight when I say fight, stop when I say stop, and most importantly, defend yourself at all times. If you want to touch gloves now. Go to your corners, come out fighting.
Mark wearing the tight MMA shorts. Austin Powers will be wearing the loose black with red. Be an interesting fight, and we saw that Mark's first fight. He did come out like a hungry wolf.
Yes, he came out very hot.
Red corner, are you ready? Red corner, are you ready? Fight!
Mark not coming out hard this time.
Looks like he learned a little bit of a lesson.
Yep. Powers taking the center of the cage.
That was a slip. He wasn't really hit with that.
And he's trying, and it's nice. It's nice to see Mark trying to use use leg kicks. Now he rushes in, grabs a hold of Powers. And Austin Powers is, wow. Huge takedown. That's that power of Mark EITEL.
Now, this is not where Austin wants to be. He does not want to be on his back.
Yeah, you'd like to see him boxing ears right now, in my opinion. I immediately, he's holding his head down right there.
Absolutely. There you go.
Love to see that. Make your opponent have to move, think, start popping. Boy, Mark's showing that nice hip hack.
He's about to pass to the right. Nice little sweep by Austin.
Wow, great sweep by Powers. Great hips by Mark. And there's those boxing of the ears. That's what we want here.
Yep. He's going to want to get to the cage and use that to help him up.
Well, like I say, he's pulled full guard, which you don't want. You want to be those feet on the ground. Do you not, Brandon?
And he wants to loosen those legs up, and he wants to put a shoulder into the cage and start stripping Mark off.
Or is it possible that he just wants to hold him down until our referee stands him up?
I mean,
which I don't like.
Yeah, well, and it's much harder to make that happen nowadays. Especially with a guy as strong as Mark seems to be.
Yeah, I tell you, that he is a strong, muscular man. Very quick on the ground. Good hips.
Austin's posture is going to be a problem here.
Yeah, he's taking some damage. Mark's landing, not necessarily clean, but he is landing a few shots.
Yeah.
But if you're Austin, you don't want your head where it is right now.
No, he's
packed into that corner.
Especially in that corner. It limits his head movement.
Yeah, and Mark
he's
let
giving
him
up
up.
his back.
Mark let him up just so he could jump in on him.
Yep.
Pretty smart move.
Once again, he's going to want to get as close to that cage as he can, try to strip Mark off. Well, going right up to base like that is risky.
Yeah, and Mark wants to stay low here, stay tight to him, but when it comes
stretch him out.
Powers, that's right. When flatten him out, turn him in, surfboard him, if you will. And Powers doing a pretty good job checking the.
He's got about 20 seconds to hang on. If he can control at least one of those arms, he should be okay.
And that's a nice position for a neck crank there if he could put both hands together, but
absolutely
going to lose that as well.
Well, Austin's going to ride this out to the end of the round.
Yeah, and Mark did really, I think, learned a lot from his last fight.
Absolutely.
The way he came out.
Absolutely.
He didn't come out hot. He took, after he landed a couple solid leg kicks and things, he set it up with a couple punches to go to what can only be called a monstrous takedown.
Oh, absolutely.
Entertaining first round. Now, I will say this, for a guy for Austin, not trying to work the cage and try to get back to his feet, keep it in a closed guard where it could be in a very dangerous position. He didn't take too much damage.
If you're on the bottom in an MMA fight, you really don't want to be closing up your guard for very long. You're just holding them there and letting them use your legs to drive off of to throw punches at you.
Right, so you need to be working off your back regardless.
Absolutely. The more active you are, the harder you are to hit.
When I would say this, Mark looks pretty fresh, man, and which is good to see for a guy that carries that kind of muscle to have cardio. That's a sign of a very fit individual.
Absolutely.
All right, round two.
He managed his gas much better in this fight.
Oh, yeah, he really did. He really did. All right, we'll see if Powers can get those strikes off like he.
Oh, he's in a perfect position to step out and land a cross right here.
Well,
that uppercut wasn't bad.
Yep, not bad at all. Mark throws really heavy leg kicks too, doesn't he?
He throws them, but he brings them from Oklahoma. You can kind of see him coming.
And there's that big kind of gorilla run-in takedown.
Yeah. Grabbed his shorts.
Yeah, and that's not a good idea to run in with arms wide open.
No.
Guy with quick hands is going to put you to sleep. Oh, nice kick by Powers. Just missing with the high front kick.
And that's what got him hurt in his last fight, was running in with those open arms, trying to get that takedown.
That's right. He took a nap.
Oh, he just took a four-piece.
Wow,
he's hurt.
Yeah, that's 5 unanswered punches. And you better tie up Austin Powers if you don't want to get hit again. He's got an over-under, and we've already seen the power of his throws. Let's see if he can turn his hips and get a power throw in here.
Austin's hips are back this time, so it's going to be a little harder.
And Austin looking to just make some room. A big knee to the solar plexus.
Nice knee.
Oh, that was a big knee.
That one took some energy.
Absolutely will. And Mark better keep that chin down.
Mark's rocked.
Keep that chin down.
Mark's rocked.
Yeah.
He's standing there wobbling. Austin can finish this.
Big punches by Austin. Wow.
Wow.
There's the takedown.
There's that running takedown again. Not a whole lot of technique to it, but he sure gets it there.
He does sure get it, and he is like, and in a small cage like this, you know, it's going to be easier to get than if you were in a full-size cage.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's one of the things about this cage is it does favor grapplers because you can get to the cage in 3 steps.
Well, I tell you what, I mean, Powers.
And boxing the ears.
But my ass would be making this. I'd be making Mark work a lot.
Absolutely.
Because he's rocked.
He's rocked and he's tired.
That's right.
It seems like he's getting his head back pretty quick.
Which is great for his, you know, from his point of view. He got a chance. He got the takedown, get his head back where it needs to be. Now if he can base up and land some shots, and he do well to pin those armpits down, posture up.
He's taking a little bit of breather right now. Austin's asking for the stand-up.
And I can't say that I blame him too much here, but if you're going to stand up, might as well start it. And
wow.
Right there, here's your chance.
Yeah. So it seems like Mark's intentionally letting Austin move because he knows that he's kind of got an instinct to go to base.
Well, now is a position like,
wow.
Mark needs to use those quick hips that he's had.
He spun through pretty well.
Seconds. He could, you know, but allowing the guy to get his hooks in like that on your back, as opposed to a quick front monkey roll that kind of sticks out. So now we're going to go to a 3rd round, and
Mark's tired.
Yeah, Mark EITEL just survived.
Yeah, his head's turning purple, man.
That's a lack of oxygen.
Yeah, he's having some oxygen issues.
Well, I got to tell you, Brandon, I think if I'm Derwin Lamb right now, I'm saying take the center of the cage,
hit him,
and counter punch him when he charges you.
Stay off him and hit him.
That's it. What are you saying if you're in Mark's corner?
Man, if I'm in Mark's corner, I'm saying don't take the big runs and clinch him up, get him to the cage. But these big runs that he's taking, trying to put Austin into the cage, they're making for wild exchanges, and it's a really low percentage for him to end up on the top when they actually do hit the ground. I would try to slow it down, manage my gas a little better. We know he won the 1st round. 2nd round was close.
Yeah, and I think we're around a piece here.
Yeah. He's got to go to what he knows, which is the ground. The only way he does that is keeps his hands up and gets in there.
Yeah, and it'd be nice to see, Mark in his future fights or whatever, learn to keep the chin down, the hands up.
Yep.
Maybe kind of a Mike Tyson movement.
Setting up his shots would be nice.
Yeah. He's compact.
His hands
stay
low.
more compact.
Yeah. He leaves that left hand so low, it's wide open for a cross.
Yeah, and it'd be interesting to see power. I'm not sure what that is.
Oh, that was different. I think Austin was looking for a kick. It's just not going to be there. He's going to keep running from it.
Yeah, that was. If I was Powers, I would have thrown the lead hand left.
I'd be throwing hands more than feet.
No. That's what I'm saying. The left hook off the lead hand because Mark would have walked right in.
Absolutely.
Was moving that way towards it, circling into it. But
Austin's kind of tired too.
Saying I'd do that, I'd prefer to be sitting here with you talking about it, man. That chin up high. And
there's that counter cross.
And that, man.
Oh, he went foot to knee on that one.
Yeah, that's going to hurt your foot. And I think that front kick up the middle again might work well for Powers if he wanted to do it. He's got
his jabs are landing. If he jabs more, they'll set everything up.
He's got Mark flinching.
Yep.
Just missed on the hook. There's that.
When he throws down the pipe, he lands. When he loops it, he misses. Oh, he's going to try for a front choke. Now he's looking to his corner for a little advice.
Yep, and I think that was the right advice. And it was good that the fighter took the advice.
Absolutely.
Right here is that's a huge uppercut. Mark smiled.
He's still rocked. Yeah. There you go. Now finish it.
Yeah, no, you know what? I agree with this.
Absolutely. That was smart.
I agree with this. And I tell you what,
you don't want to go to the ground with the guy unless he is out.
Absolutely. And he had luck with that uppercut there. Let's see if he does it again. Powers' hands down by his side. Both guys' hands down by their side.
That's a combination of fatigue and just Powers has no respect for Mark's punches.
No, not at all.
Get that mouth.
But I think he's waiting way too long to take advantage of this.
Yeah.
In my opinion, Brandon.
Absolutely. He's only got 45 seconds left.
Yeah, I mean you've got a tired opponent there.
Yeah, but I think Austin's pretty tired. He's kind of pushed him into the cage to get a breather right now.
Yeah, and I think it'd be, if he could, maybe just use that push off and come right back in.
Fire some more punches.
Yep. Wow, that's a hell of a takedown, Brandon.
That might have got him the decision.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
No.
And I don't think Mark Cattell saw that coming either.
No.
That was a big takedown. Ten seconds left.
They're gonna let it out.
This is gonna be a 2-round winning fight for Austin Powers in my book. But we'll see what the judges have to say. Listen, Mark Cattell did a good job. Changed up his game plan, showed more patience, showed more everything.
Yeah.
And good sportsmanship there between both guys. And that's a big growth step for Mark Cattell.
They actually both showed some maturity and growth between fights, which
Absolutely.
is a very good thing.
Yeah, which is again what? It's the purpose of amateurs to continue
Absolutely.
to grow, learn, and do what he does, do what they do.
Well, that's why we start out pro as 0-0 again. An amateur fight is where we learn. You're supposed to have a polished product by the time you go pro. But a lot of times you don't get that by winning all your fights.
That's right. Well, much improved fight. Very, very good fight for the second fight of the evening here, folks.
Absolutely.
Very enjoyable. We saw some wonderful takedowns. We saw some heavy kicks and some heavy punches. Two very tough gentlemen right there.
Yeah. Great sportsmanship at the end of the fight.
And you like to see that.
Absolutely.
Really like to see that.
It's something that's been missing in the higher levels of MMA lately, and it's nice to see back at grassroots that people are still having some sportsmanship.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I mean, it's nothing personal.
No.
This is just your job.
This is a sport.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of fighting action, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges have scored the bout. 29-28, 29-28, and 29-28, declaring your winner by unanimous decision, the original Austin Powers.
And the judges got it right.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Mark came out and won the first round, and Austin rallied and won the last 2. The third one was definitely his round.
Mark Cattell, let me tell you, he, in my opinion, we're watching this replay right here. Man, just kind of almost a palm to the chin.
Yeah.
On that, and dropping him right there. My opinion, going forward on Mark's part, you're definitely a strong guy. Setting up the takedowns.
All right, Austin, let me tell you something, brother.
I would set
Welcome
up the
back to
takedowns. I might turn a
XKO.
little
You
bit of
took
muscle
on
down.
a very game wrestler
Just
opponent.
have a little more
Your
gas.
background is in boxing, wrestling, and...
Champ Fu.
All right, so walk us...
Go, champ.
Let's go, champ. Austin, you have one hell of a following behind you. Now, all 3 rounds, the judges got it right. In your eyes, the fans' eyes, all of our eyes. It was a dominating performance against a wrestler. Walk us through all 3 rounds in your mindset.
Well, I came out and I was anticipating the takedown, and he started kicking the shit out of me. So I was like, shit. Then he took me down, beat me up against the cage, and I went back to the corner. I said, shit, this motherfucker tough. Everybody was calling him old and shit. Fuck that. He hit hard. Second round, came out, boxed, just tried to stay on my feet. Third round, it was, grind it out. I knew it came down to that third round, so I just pushed the pace.
It seemed like you had his timing down. He was really trying to take your legs, take that lead leg out, and dismantle it. And you already had a counter punch already in mind. So when you found his timing, what did you not expect from your opponent going into the third round?
Well, it don't matter who you are. If you throw that leg kick at me, I'm throwing a right hand over top of it. So y'all can write that down in those books, notebooks, whatever. third round, I mean, I didn't expect much. I knew he was tired. Shit, I was tired. So, I just knew I had to keep it up. I had to stop that takedown. To be honest, it was more of like going for a clinch, push me against the cage, then take me down. So I was trying to stay away from that. I was trying to punch.
Well, I got to tell you, Austin, just like the crowd, just like the judges said, you win by a dominant performance, unanimous. Ladies and gentlemen, the original Austin Powers.